Here is our messy mat, and our inspiration was Fish Magic by Klee. Now, we know we've blended colors before, so we know what colors might work well together. And if we forget, we could look at the color wheel. I could put some on your table as well as the one up here. So you want to try to put colors together on your paper that are next to each other on the color wheel, and they will blend the best. So I'm going to just set my colors up a little bit so that I have some colors that are next to each other in color wheel. I see that red is next to purple and purple is next to blue, so I could work with those three right now. So I'm going to start with a section of blue. I'm pressing really hard with my oil pastel. I don't want any of the white paper to show, and that's why you have your messy mat. So in case anything gets on the table, you don't have to take your time to clean it up. If you want something to blend, the next layer that you do, you want to do it to where it's not solid. Do you see the difference between solid and not solid?
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to give us a chance to do a purple that's not solid so that it is a layer of blue and a layer of purple. Yes, sir?
If you want to make colors, you can look at that.
If you want to make colors, you can look at the color wheel. Are you noticing that I'm leaving any white spots behind in the blend? If you notice you're leaving white spots behind in the blend, you're going to go over with your second color again. I guess it was your first color, right? Somebody's here? Will you let him in? Okay, Chloe, go let him in. All right, and then I want my purple to transition to red. So what was the first step? Am I leaving any white? No, I'm not leaving any white, so I'm going to go over kind of strong. I'm not leaving any white. If I do see white, what could I do? Hi, Mr. Manzano. Do you need somebody? Awesome. Okay. Abraham and Sophia, go with Mr. Manzano. I'm going to record this so that you could watch it later and do it later, okay? Thank you so much, Mr. Manzano. Y'all have a good day. This is my second layer. Am I going with full heavy pressure?
No.
No, because I want to what? I want to blend. So I'm going to go over with my red because red is next to purple on the, what is that called?
Color wheel.
Color wheel. Very good. Do you see any white?
No.
A little bit. I'm going to have to be an art detective and find the whites. If you, for some reason, don't see the whites, but your friend can see them, you can check with your friend. The last section I'm going to do red. Do you have to do the colors that I'm doing?
No.
Absolutely not.
I am.
If I wanted to, I could go with a pink, right? Look, I didn't do that soft layer, and look what's happening. So is it important to do that soft layer? Let's see if it looks better. So right here I did the soft layer of red. Is it blending with the pink better?
No.
Let's see. I think so. I think I need to add some red here. So you would think that I was done. But I just started. Are you ready? Okay, this part you might have to take a little break because your hands get a little bit tired. So you take a black oil pastel. And you can't have very much white. So I have a little bit of white. I probably would go over one more time. And I'm just going to go, and I'm pressing really hard because I need to cover all of this color.
So what did you do that color for?
Well, you'll see.
Is it like a tornado or something? No. It's a tree. I took it out. That looks beautiful.
Am I done?
No.
No. Our goal is to cover all of the color on our white paper so we can scratch it off.
Oh, I know that one. That's why you're covering it so when we scratch it off, there'll be color on the bottom.
Yes, because the color part, it actually stained the white paper a little bit. And when we use a toothpick to scratch it off, the stain's going to stay there. But you know what the cool thing is about this project?
What?
We don't have an eraser on our toothpick, right? Since we don't have an eraser, on our toothpick, I'm gonna show you a way you can erase it. So let's say I make a fish.
Oh, I know this.
But I make his tail too small, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't like that tail too small. You take the black, you go over it again, voila, it's like it never happened. Now I can make my tail however I want. I'm going to design like a betta fish. Ooh. And he's got a few fins down here. Maybe he has some, what are those called? Scales? Any questions?
No.
Okay. What is your question?
Does the fish have to be perfect?
The fish doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, you don't even have to draw a fish today. Remember what I said? As long as it's school appropriate,
Yes.
you're good. Yes?
Can you draw a cat?
You can even draw a cat.
Can you draw anything you want?
You can draw anything you want that's school appropriate. Are you guys ready?
It's a school.
Calmly go to your seats and get a messy mat.